And we are back. Welcome back to the biggest episode of Esso versus Erik so far, in an episode that really doesn't need an introduction because it is the Carabao Cup final and the Manchester derby all rolled into one. It is Manchester United against Manchester City at Wembley, giving me the opportunity to defend the Carabao Cup that Manchester United won 2 seasons ago when we beat Newcastle.
I've been looking forward to this.
That is all I am going to say about this fixture. Like I say, biggest fixture of the series so far. Let's see what team I have picked for this clash. And this is what I am going for. And a couple of big decisions that I have made in regards to the fixture. Firstly, we are sticking with the 3 at the back / 5 at the back. We are sticking with Dalot over Wan-Bissaka at right wing back. In midfield, I'm going to go for Mount and Bruno because the last 2 weeks, Mason Mount has averaged 9.5 in training. So I'm going to give him this opportunity to show how well he's been doing in the biggest stage of them all. And finally, after a couple more poor performances from Ahmad, Anthony is restored to the starting lineup for this Carabao Cup final. So massive decisions have been made. I've also gone Højlund over Taremi up front as well. But this is what I'm going for. The intention is to still be attack-minded, but more possession-based. See if we can rip the ball away from Manchester City and use our back 3 / 5 to keep the ball away from City and then pick our moments to strike. Huge fixture. As always, no real expectation on this. Obviously, it'd be amazing to win the first available trophy on this series, but it is Manchester City. We did lose to them in the league, but I'm confident that we can get a result. Let's get into the match. And so for City, it's a very attack-minded formation in regards to the midfield, but the defence, once again, is all centre-backs. Stones, Diaz, Ake and Gvardiol will be guarding Stefan Ortega's goal. Rodri as the lone CDM, then De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva as the attacking midfielders, Foden and Grealish as the wingers, and Erling Haaland up front. Kyle Walker has suffered a double hernia, which is why he is not available for this match, but it's going to be an interesting matchup. Both sides with a lot of attackers on the pitch. Let's hope it's an entertaining game for you guys regardless. And let's get into the kickoff. And straight away, we have a clip before the end of the first minute. Martinez has the ball at the back for United. City look to apply a press. They've done that. Foden intervenes, finds Haaland onto Rodri, who goes for goal. And Onana is forced to make the first save of the game, and that creates a City corner. A little bit worrying that the passes from defence to wing-back weren't working in those first minute. Second clip of the game, and it's Manchester City on the break. We've been good with possession, but now it is City that have it. Bruno's tackle falls, and it's Rodri again. This time he shoots over. Both chances at the start of this match coming from Rodri, but as you can see on the left-hand side, we are controlling the possession, which is what I want. It's just not led to any chances just yet. Now this could be our turn to attack. Baraldo has it in that centre-back position. Now Martinez once again. Hopefully this time he won't give the ball away. He spreads it out to Dalot. Keeps it in. He's got players inside and outside. Finds Anthony. The big selection inclusion. Into Mount. The other big selection inclusion. Mason Mount drives to the edge of the box. He shoots. And it's well over. Just a few sighters at the start of this match. No serious chances just yet.
Be careful what you wish for.
Now we have a throw-in for Manchester City. Feeds it onto Rodri. Bruno dispossesses. Could be a chance for a United break. Højlund's got Malacia outside, and Rashford's away down this near side. Malacia to Rashford. Marcus Rashford, 1v1. Cuts it back. Anthony's there. Comes to Bruno Fernandes. And Manchester United lead at Wembley. It's the captain again. Huge goal. And it says a clinical counter-attack. And that's exactly what it was. Bruno won the ball back. He started the move off. It came to Malacia, onto Rashford. Cut across. Anthony scrapped the Gvardiol. And Bruno Fernandes, first time on the volley. Back of the net. United lead against City at Wembley. Let's go. Now it's Mason Mount in midfield. Could we get a second goal? Good patient build-up once again. This is what we need. Pick the moments. Bruno onto Rashford. Leaves it for Malacia. Men over on this near side. Malacia swings one in. Anthony's round the back. And he heads it at Ortega. Good move again, though. Looks like there's going to be one more chance before the half-time whistle. Will it be United or City? It remains to be seen. De Bruyne finds Haaland. Look like it's going to be a City chance. Or is it? Because Dalot intervenes. Now Anthony. Dalot again. Back to Upamecano. He brings the ball forward and keeps going, Upamecano. Finds Anthony. Back to Upamecano again. On to Mount. Through to Anthony. Anthony! Doesn't really get the shot away properly, and Ortega saves. If he'd have whipped it, I think he'd have made it 2-0. And that is half-time, and Manchester United lead at Wembley. A brilliant first half from us. Very cagey affair, but we've controlled the possession. We've had the slight better of the chances, and most importantly, we've got the go-ahead goal. It's just a shame Anthony couldn't double our lead there right on the half-time whistle. Højlund gets the second half underway. No changes for either side. Can Manchester United hold on for what would be another massive win over City at Wembley? Wow, quadruple change from Manchester City in the 56th minute. Rodri, Gvardiol, Stones and Foden all off for Phillips, Akanji, Rico Lewis and Mateus Nunes. We're going to make our changes shortly because we have a couple of tired legs out there, but forcing City into that many changes is quite good for us. Means they're trying something a little bit different. Free kick to City. Headed clear by Upamecano. Comes to Bernardo Silva. Out as far as Lewis. Loads of space on this right-hand side. Bernardo Silva went for goal. He had a man over, but he took it first time. Onana was interested. I was about to make changes, but they're showing this clip as well from the goal kick. Upamecano to Mount. Given away to Grealish. Maybe I should have made the changes. Bruno intervenes, though. Martinez clears onto Rashford. But now Rashford gives it away. Bernardo's there again. Lewis. Grealish. Chance. Saved Onana. Well done. And now, ironically, it's going to be 4 changes for us as well. Dalot has just picked up a yellow card, so I'm going to take him off for Wan-Bissaka. I'm also bring Casemiro on for Mount. Garnacho on for Rashford. And Taremi up front for Højlund. Hopefully this team can see it out, but we do, of course, have another substitution available to us if we need it. We need to come back into the game, and obviously then another one again if it ends up going to extra time. Another free kick to City. De Bruyne dinks this one onto Akanji, onto Calvin Phillips. And surely there's no way Calvin Phillips has just scored. I think it is offside. It's what they're all appealing for. It's shocking marking regardless, but then it would make sense for it to be shocking marking if he is offside, and he is indeed offside. Oh my God, imagine if we conceded in a cup final to Calvin Phillips of all people. Well, it was a lot tighter than I thought. Did we really need that many people in the wall? Potentially another chance for City here. Ake has it at the back. Out to Akanji, onto De Bruyne. Drives at Casemiro, dinks one over the top towards Haaland. Again, a slight hint of offside, but Erling Haaland goes through, and Onana tips it behind. And it is a corner. What a save, Onana. He's carrying on his Champions League form into this game. Gomez with the corner. Phillips is there. Ruben Diaz is there. And he hits the post, and it's bobbling around, and Haaland heads it gratefully into Onana's hands. United hanging on right now. And the clip continues. Onana sends it downfield. It's going to come back again. Akanji finds De Bruyne. Drives to the byline. Kevin De Bruyne whips one in. Haaland's in there again. And this time he heads over. Another free kick to City. De Bruyne goes for goal this time, and he's hit the bar. We are hanging on right now. I've changed the tactics. We've gone to cautious. We're a little bit deeper. Hopefully we can see this out, but we are really struggling right now. And unfortunately, we now get the indication that I did not want, which is that Bruno Fernandes has given all he can give, and he's going to have to come off. I didn't want to have to take Bruno off, but yeah, we're going to have to. And I'm not going to put Eriksen on. I'm going to put McTominay on. We need the legs in midfield. And obviously we know McTominay can carry the ball as well if needs be. Onana sends another kick downfield. Lewis wins the header. We're not getting to any second balls at the moment. Nunes. Mateus Nunes for City in towards Haaland again, and Haaland drags it wide on his right foot. We are absolutely hanging on for everything we've got. Final 10 minutes, City piling on the pressure. As Beraldo takes this free kick. Taremi onto Casemiro. Keep ball is the name of the game. Onana to Martinez. Martinez to Malacia. Can we nick one? Can we get a goal to end the game? Malacia to Garnacho. To Taremi. Saved by Ortega. He hit the target. It's why we signed him, to take big chances in big matches. He didn't miss the target, which a lot of players have been on this series. But you would have loved him to have scored that. 4 minutes of added time have been indicated at Wembley. It wants me to shoot on sight. That'll require us to get the ball forward. Into the final minute we go. And it's a free kick to United. Surely the game ends here. Anthony swings it in. McTominay's header is saved by Ortega, and they've done it. United have won the cup. Do we get a cutscene? We do get a cutscene. What a performance. We've beaten our local rivals to win another major trophy. It's a 1-0 victory. The captain who scored the winning goal will lift the trophy. Presented to him now. Onana's doing a little jig, having a little stretch, but Bruno Fernandes lifts the trophy. And Manchester United are the Carabao Cup champions. Let's go. I honestly didn't think we'd win that. We struggled so much against City in the Premier League game. And to be fair, we've struggled through the entirety of this game. But it's a snatch and grab goal from Bruno Fernandes and a phenomenal defensive performance. Cartwheels on the near side there. I don't know who that was, but fair play to them for that. Let's absolutely go. I mean, look at the stats. They say it all. 12 shots, 5 on target, 1.8 XG for City. 6 shots, 4 on target, 0.8 XG, but 1 goal for Manchester United. We controlled the possession. I think we only had 1 shot in the entirety of that second half, which is probably that McTominay header right at the very end. But we've won the cup. Look at the defensive stats. Malacia 7.6, Martinez 7, Beraldo 7, Upamecano 7.4. Both of the January signings playing a massive part in this victory. And man of the match for the second game running, Andre Onana. He did the business against Bayern to keep us in that tie going into the second leg. And he's delivered us the Carabao Cup today. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Could we go for all 4 trophies?
Absolutely not.
The next episode, of course, is the FA Cup 5th round against Newcastle. So I'll see you there.